What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another official bets video. This is for UFC 287 Adesayna versus Pereira 2. It's going to be an awesome card to watch. It's an awesome card to bet. I have five and a half solid bets in for this card. You'll see, but it's going to be a great card. There's a ton of great fights outside of just the main event. Before we get into all that stuff, everybody, please, man, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, leave a comment, help the algorithm, help my channel grow. The Patreon is up and running if you want to help support my channel. I got all my bets in for this week. I got four bets in for UFC Kansas City. Already beat a ton of line movement, on this card. It would pay for your Patreon for 10 months basically just off of one bet from this card. But yeah, man, the link is in the description. I do have the free Discord going, the Layer Cake Discord, so the link's in the description for that. Get in that, come hang out. We're going to do a live chat tonight for the main card, and we all have a great time in there. Give different tips on different fights. I got guys that do tennis, hockey, all different kinds of sports. So go check out the Layer Cake Discord. It's free. The link is in the description. Patreon link in the description. All the links are in the description. Let's get into this UFC 287 fight card. It's going to be a super good fight card. We're going to do this recap though real quick. UFC San Antonio went 3-1 for plus 7.6 units. Man, it was a nice week. Three winning bets. I had Corey Sandhagen plus 2 units. That was money, man. I tried to tell everybody that he was a level above Cheeto, man. You can't just bet on these dudes that are knockout or bust guys, man. It's tough to do that, especially against a really skilled guy that doesn't get knocked out. Second winning bet was CJ Vergara versus Barber. Now, Vergara got lucky to come back. He didn't get lucky. He's just tough, and he got lucky he didn't get finished. And Barber, super close fight, man. Super close fight. Plus 2.65 units on that. And my third winning bet was when I just went back and just trusted my gut, man, put in the plays that I want to put in, stop backing myself into corners with all these rules. So I put in a 3-fight parlay, and they weren't even like three major favorites, Sandhagen, Vergara, and Barber. I ended up winning 5.7 units on that parlay, man. I really needed it. So I went 3-1, won 7.6 units. My one loss, which stopped me from winning 14 units, with CJ Vergara under 1.5, with Holly Holm over 2.5. And that Vergara fight went about 56 seconds or something like that over the 1.5. Otherwise, I would have had the clean sweep. But I'll still take that 3-1 for plus 7.6 units. That brings my overall betting record to 207 and 145 for plus 81.95 units. You know, my units are $100 at the moment. So I'm up $8,195 total. 2023, I'm 28 and 20 for plus 465.4.65 units. And I'm adding to that this week, man. I've been up. I got back down, had a little bad run, but I'm back up. You see, it's all green. It's always going to be green because I put in the hard work to make this green. So, all right, man, let's get into these bets for this week. Here is my first bet, man. Kelvin Gastelum. I got him at plus 135. These are the plays I'm talking about on the Patreon. I put this in over 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. Plus 135. I got 2 units to win 2.7 units. That $200 bet right there, he's minus 145 now. I saved $80 on each 100 that I spent. So that $200 bet, I've already beat $160 in line movement. So if you're in my Patreon and you bet your 2 units in this, you just got you just saved a lot of units. 1.6 units just on that. So $160 saved. That could be 10 weeks, 16 weeks of Patreon for free. So I saved that on that. I like Gastelum in this fight. I think that he's got the better boxing than Chris Curtis. I think he's got the better movement. He's got the better speed. He's got the better output, and he has the better wrestling if it comes to that. So I think that when Chris Curtis puts his high guard up to block the boxing shots, I think that's when Kelvin can dip under and land a takedown or two. And I just like Kelvin to win this fight. He's more experienced. He's the better fighter. Give me Kelvin Gastelum at plus 135. Second bet, I have Jaqueline, Amorim, and Kevin Holland parlayed together, and I really like this. Jaqueline Amorim, she is a second-degree black belt in jiu-jitsu. She's a world champion in jiu-jitsu, gi and no gi. She was on the Brazilian national wrestling team, freestyle national wrestling team. She's got judo in her background. This girl's fought 6 girls, finished all 6, 5 first-round arm bars, 1 first-round knockout. I think she's going to be better than Hughes everywhere, and I think that she's going to get Hughes out of there in that first round by sub. I think that she's going to land a takedown. Hughes is going to try to get back up and give something up. I'm really high on Amorim. I think that she's going to be a really good prospect to watch in the UFC coming forward. Kevin Holland, man, I just think that he's going to catch Ponzi. Ponzi looked a little washed against Marino. He looked slow. He throws that lazy jab when he comes in, double pumps it. And I think that Kevin Holland can come right over with the straight right down the pipe and hurt him bad. I just think that he's going to be too long, too fast, and hit too hard for an older Ponzinibbio. Third bet is Jaqueline Amorim versus Sam Hughes under 2.5. And as I said before, man, Jaqueline Amorim is a savage. I expect her to come out and get this first round finish. If for some reason she slips on a banana peel and doesn't get the first or second round finish, Sam Hughes has great cardio, great toughness, and she's finished 5 of her 7 wins. So if Amorim does slip on a banana peel, which I do not expect her to do, Hughes can get the finish herself. So I really love this under bet. I got that at plus 110. That's like minus 115, minus 120 now. Saved, another $60, or actually this would be about $75 just on that one line, man. Just on one line, beating, $30 each way. Fourth bet, man. Another one beat some more line movement. I got Steve Garcia at plus 180, man. I like Steve Garcia here. I don't think Shayilan is very good. I don't think his wrestling's that good. I don't think his striking's that good. I think Steve Garcia is going to have 4 inches of height, 4 inches of reach, and he's going to use that to tee off on Nuerdanbieke. He has good offensive and defensive wrestling and jiu-jitsu himself, so I don't see him getting taken down and held down by Nuerdanbieke, whose BJJ is not that good, and he's got really short legs, can't even sink in the hooks, do nothing. So I expect Steve Garcia to stop a couple takedowns in that first round, have a little grappling, and then get up and put a beating on Nuerdanbieke, kind of like Josh Kutalaba did for 3 rounds in their fight. Nuerdanbieke couldn't land a takedown in the first 2 minutes. Then he had to go deal with this slow striking, and Kutalaba was able to pick him apart. Fifth bet of UFC 287, Kevin Holland and Gilbert Burns. I have 3 units to win 2 units. And I'm going to go back through and go through all the units because I did miss what I put. Kevin Holland and Gilbert Burns, 3 units to win 2 units, man. Kevin Holland, like I said, going to be too big, too long, too fast, too powerful for Ponzi, man. Ponzi, he pumps the lazy jab, and he's going to get countered right over the top of it. And Gilbert Burns, man, I really like him. He's going to have the better wrestling, better jiu-jitsu. He has excellent striking. He just needs to stay away from Jorge Masvidal's jab. Throw some big punches, hit Masvidal with some big punches, start to clinch, get some takedowns, control Jorge. He doesn't look in the best shape of his life, 38 years old. Give me Gilbert Burns all day. And a special bonus cross-show parlay. I have Jaqueline Amorim parlayed with Bill Algeo for next week's card. I have 3 units to win 3.85 units, and I really like that bet, man. Bill Algeo is going to dominate, and Jaqueline Amorim is going to get that first round submission. So let me go back real quick through the bets. Kelvin Gastelum, 2 units to win 2.7 units at plus 135. Jaqueline Amorim, Kevin Holland, 2.8 units to win 2.5 units, minus 111. Third bet, under 2.5 in the Amorim Hughes fight. I have 2.5 units to win 2.75 units. Got that at plus 110. Steve Garcia is plus 150 now. So you see on here, I beat almost another $60 in line movement there by getting these in, 2 weeks early. Steve Garcia, 1.75 units to win 3.15 units. Holland Gilbert Burns, 3 units to win 2 units. And the last one was Amorim Bill Algeo, 3 units to win 3.85 units. I really appreciate everybody checking out my videos all the time, supporting my channel, smashing that like button. It's been growing and it keeps me going because honestly, I've been working a lot lately. I've been tired and it's hard to do. I did 9 hours of tape study yesterday for UFC Kansas City, man. So appreciate everybody that supports the channel and looks out for it, man. Look for me, Dr. Soros, Patrick from Addicted to Combat, and Johnny K Picks on my channel at 4 p.m. Eastern, as we're going to be going over all our picks and our best bets for UFC 287. It's going to be a great show. Burn some time before the pay-per-view starts. So, like I said, man, I appreciate every single person coming out, hanging out. Supporting the channel. We're going to kill it tonight, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my breakdown for UFC Kansas City. Good luck, everybody. I'll see you.